Good morning friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Advocate Amit Kumar Gupta. In our series on the income tax cases, the case which we will discuss today has been reported in 96th ITR, short notes page number 17. The name of the case is SHANMUGAM, ETHIRAJ versus Income Tax Officer. This case has been decided by Chennai ITAT and the matter has been decided on 11th May 2022. Friends, the logic of taking this case for our deliberation is that because in this case the addition has been made by the assessing officer for depositing the cash which has been withdrawn by the assessing officer from the same bank. The facts of the case is like this. The assessee withdrew near about 2 crore 19 lakh from the bank, and out of that cash the assessee deposited 1 crore 17 lakh into the bank. When the assessment was going on and the explanation was sought from the assessee that from where you have deposited this cash, what is the source of this cash, the assessee said that this cash has been deposited out of the cash withdrawn by me during the past period. Various amounts were withdrawn and various amounts were deposited. The assessing officer said that your explanation is not valid for all the cash deposited. He said that I can assume only that cash withdrawn has been deposited into the bank which has been deposited in a time span of 3 to 5 days. Meaning thereby that if the time between the cash withdrawn and the cash deposited is more than 5 days, then the assessing officer will not take that cash as cash deposited from the cash withdrawn. So, by taking this parameter, the assessing officer added near about 70 lakh rupees under section 69A into the income of the assessee. The aggrieved assessee filed appeal to the CIT appeal. CIT appeal also didn't give relief to the assessee, so the assessee has to approach to the ITAT. The ITAT said that taking the period of 3 to 5 days is very arbitrary time. In case the assessing officer wants to add the cash under section 69A by making an allegation that the cash withdrawn by the assessee has been utilized and the cash deposited is the undisclosed income, then in that case the assessing officer has to prove that the cash withdrawn has been expended by the assessee and where the cash has been expended by the assessee. Simple allegation is not sufficient. The assessing officer has to prove that the assessee has really expended that money and the source of the cash is not the cash withdrawn from the bank. Friends, this is a very welcome judgment because whenever any allegation is made on the assessee that assessee has expended that money and no evidence is brought on record, brought on file by the assessing officer that where this cash has been expended, what assets have been purchased by the assessee, whether any marriage has been done by the assessee, whether any function has been held by the assessee. So, without corroborating that allegation, you cannot add all those cash which has been withdrawn from the bank into the income of the assessee. Friends, my point in this case is that whenever the time lag between the cash withdrawn and the cash deposited is very long, then the presumption of the assessing officer can stand good. But if the time lag is not very long, but if the assessing officer arbitrarily takes the time to 3 to 5 days, so that is also very arbitrary. So, on the basis of the facts and circumstances, taking a period of only 3 to 5 days as an acceptance of cash withdrawal and cash deposit is very vague, is very arbitrary, is based on the conjecture and surmises. That's why the ITAT deleted the addition under section 69A by laying down that without producing the evidence on record that the cash withdrawn has been expended by the assessee, you cannot make the addition under section 69A. Friends, this case is very important in dealing all those cases in which cash is deposited and the cash has been withdrawn in the past and the assessee claims that the cash deposited by him is out of the cash withdrawn from the bank. At the end of this video, I am once again repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is SHANMUGAM, ETHIRAJ versus Income Tax Officer. Thank you, friends.